Okay, so there was a lot of controversy over the last my YouTube response to one of the real talks about Greek organizations. Go figure. Okay, personal thing, my thing. This is my thing. Everyone is entitled to his or her own opinion about anything. About anything. But my personal opinion is I find nothing wrong with going Greek. Not at all. I find nothing wrong with it. Some of the most inspirational people in my life are Greek. But that doesn't make any of them less of a Christian or less of a religious something than anybody else out there. Because why? Everybody has their own personal relationship with God, regardless of if you're Greek, if you're not Greek, if you're Christian, if you're a pastor, whatever. Everyone has their own relationship with God. And in the end, God is going to judge us all. You people, don't matter what your opinions are. They're your opinions. But whether they are taken to heart or taken lightly is totally up to whomever. Personally, I don't care. That's just my personal thing. I don't care. I am 20 years old. I am old enough to make my own decisions and make my own YouTube videos. So, if you do not like what I post on my YouTube about Greek life, don't listen. Don't press play. Don't get on my page. It's not that difficult. I promise. If you use the common sense that God gave you, you wouldn't worry about me. Because what goes on and comes out of my mouth, it doesn't affect you directly. I promise it doesn't. Your world is not going to end if I say something about Greeks, about supporting the Greeks or whatever. Your world is not going to end, I promise. The world is not going to come to an end. Oh, shawty, it's not going to come to an end at all. So, what I'm going to need for you people to do is voice your opinion. Fine. But just remember, I could really care less about what you think, because all you're doing is judging people that you don't know. You don't have any associate. The only thing you associate these people with are the fact that they are Greek. What else do you know about these people? Nothing, because you don't know them at all. You don't know their predestined. You don't know their predestinate. You don't know what they're going to do. You don't know what those people are going to end up being on Judgment Day, or where they're going to be on Judgment Day. You don't know anything. All you know is the present. Oh, they Greek. Oh, they worship pagan gods. Oh, they're bad people. It don't work like that. In the end, we're all God's kids. In the end, we're all going to be judged. In the end, you go to heaven or you go to hell. Personally, I really don't think God really cares about anybody who goes. He doesn't really care if you go Greek or not. Because he's going to choose if you walking the right way, whether you are Greek or not. He's the one. He's going to be your judge in the end. So going Greek is not a sin. It's not in the Bible. It's not a part of the Ten Commandments. There is no "thou shalt not go Greek" in the 10 Commandments. Even I already know your argument. Thou shalt not worship pagan gods. We already know this. We already know God is a jealous God. But how do you know these people actually worship these gods? Do you know if these people actually go into a sanctuary? Or do you know if they go into a cult or a little hole in the ground to go, look up to these gods and say, "Oh, I praise you"? Do you? Have you ever been in the life of a... Do you? Do you know? I just want to know. Do you know? If you don't, shut up, please. If you notice, I'm not cussing as much as I used to. Because of the simple fact of, it gets old. Everybody's argument is getting old. Very old. All you can say is that you believe these people are worshiping pagan gods just based off of what is said in a chant or whatever. Actually, it really doesn't matter what you people think. It really doesn't. It really, really doesn't. And if you really believe these people actually care at all, you people out there that believe that Greek life is worshiping pagan God and is constantly voicing your opinion on it, please get a life. Move on. Greeks are going to be here, there, and everywhere, regardless of how you feel or whatever. Get a life outside of trying to judge somebody else. Look at the person in the mirror and judge you first before you sit up here and judge somebody because of a freaking association.